what's up my peoples? MGO here, the freaking geek himself, and welcome to the Just Transform It video for the Cyberfactory Starstorm. So without further ado, let's just transform it. So, to begin, we're going to start with the wings. You're just going to untab this section here, bring it up, so you can swing this section back, then bring this section down, and that will tab in right there. You can then collapse the wing on this hinge right there. Then you're going to do the same thing on the other side, second first just like the first, bring that up, swing this back, close that up, and then compress that in like so. Next, we're going to transform the arms, so just take the shoulder pad and just rotate it up like so. Rotate the arm outward at the bicep. Fold the arm up like so. You want to make sure his fists are balled up as well. Same thing on the other side. Just rotate that up, swing the arm out, and fold all this up like so. Now, once you've done that, you can come here to this section. You can untab these bits here. You grab this section and just pull this forward, and all of this will slide out and undo. You have all these hinges here to work with. We'll work with those a little bit later. So now what we're going to do is this section right here, we're going to pull forward to untab it from these side sections here. Pull that forward to untab it. And then you want to come here to these sections, just kind of rotate them out and rotate them out. That will free everything up, so you can lift these sections up like so. The wings here are on double hinges, so make sure you swing all this out, and all of this will extend out like that. So just extend all this, and just extend all that out to get all that out of your way. And once you have done that, we have some work to do right here. So we're going to bring this up. This section here will swing forward. Extend this section here. This section will collapse in, and this tab will just tab up under here, like so. So just snap that into place. Bring the head down. Get that down and out of the way. This section here is on a double hinge. Just bring that down and collapse that back. And all that will tab in right there, like so. So once you have done that, you have these little panels here, which are going to swing over. Swing that over. Then you want to bring these shoulder sections here. They're on a double hinge. Just rock them down until these sections sit flush at this angle here. Same thing on the other side. Just leave these out like that. And this section here, hold on to this panel and then just rock this out a little bit so it's sitting like that. So again, just hold on to this panel and just rock that out like so. Once you've done that, make sure the head stays down. Rotate the arms down and they will swing into the body like that. Rotate down and swing that in. And the arms will sit right there, and these pieces will just rotate down, and they will help to cover up the hands right there. So once you've done that, get the wings out of the way. You're going to take these two halves of the tail fin and just bring those together. You're going to, again, make sure these are out of the way. Rotate this halfway so you can take this panel here, bring it forward on that double hinge, and that will sit right there, like that. Then you can rotate this the rest of the way. Now once you've done that, you come here to the wings. This red section here will untab, and this will unfold. You have multiple hinges here, right there, and right there. Just swing all of that out. Tab this side, and again just swing all of this outward like so. You want to rotate the wings around, do a 180 there, Rotate the wing around. There you go. So now we're going to bring all of this down using all these hinges here. And this section will tab into the side of the shoulder right there. So just get that lined up. Make sure things are out of your way. Actually, it helps if you bring the forearm down so you can get behind the shoulder piece. And just line that up. And just push it in. There we go. And just tab that in like so. And do the same thing on the other side. Just rock this down. And get that out of the way. It helps to get the forearms out of the way. Rock this down. Again, use all those hinges. Get everything lined up. And it will tab into the shoulder. Right there. Like that. Then you can bring the arms back up. Get everything situated again. You can bring these back down. There you go. So we're done with the front of the jet for now. So now we can work on the back. So you want to take the waist, you want to rotate it 180, and now we can work on the legs. So what you're going to do here is this panel, this section right here, will untab, so just pull that out, and all of this will open up like that. You want to rotate the toe inward like so. You want to come here to this toe piece, and you want to bring this out on a double hinge to expose the thruster, and then the foot will just collapse in to the shin like that. And then this will come up. There is a tab that will tab into the bottom of the foot right there. Just bring that up, and I'm going to bend the knee at this bottom joint here so you can get that tab to go where it needs to go. And what you're going to end up doing here is you're going to fold the leg up, and this tab will go into this slot right here. So just get all that situated, plug that in, and there you go. And that's how you want all of that looking. So second verse is just like the first. Same thing on the other side. Just open all of this up. Rotate that foot in. Open the toe up to expose the thruster. Then collapse the foot in. And just bring all that up. Again, use those double hinges there. Collapse all this up. Make sure that tab goes into the bottom of his foot. And then tab that in like so. And there we go. So at this point now, we're going to rotate the legs up like this. Get that out of the way. Rotate that up like that. And all this is going to just kind of rock in like so. And you have these tabs that are going to go into slots right up in here. So just get everything lined up. And if you do, they should tab right in. And do the other side. And that should tab right in. There we go. Just like that. Like so. You can squeeze the legs together. You want to make sure that this bit here sits flush, sits level with everything else, like that. Get everything else situated. And we just have one more thing to do. We need to lay him down for this. So all you're doing here to finish up is you're going to take these panels here, just swing them out. This will come in and just tuck in right in here. Same thing on the other side, just swing this section out and just swing all this in. Like so, and that will meet right there in the center. Just make sure you're using all those hinges. And there we go. So one last little touch here is we're going to bring in this gun right here. We're going to use this little T-tab right here, and it will sandwich right in between this section right here. Let's make that underbelly weapon. And just make sure that's sitting nice and secure. And now we can bring in our stand using the wider connector piece, and that will just drop right in there like so. And now we can just straighten everything out, make sure everything is sitting as it should. And there you go. There you have Starstorm in his alt mode. So now to get him back into robot mode, we're just going to, first of all, remove the gun. It already came out for us, thank you. We'll remove the gun and untab all of this, swing these sections out, rotate that in, swing that out, and rotate that in, and get those out of the way as much as you can. Come back here and undo the legs, just untab them. That section there, just kind of swing everything out, then just rotate them in, like so. And then we can untab, open the leg up, just open all this up here, and then just bring the foot out, collapse the toe section, back up, rotate the foot forward, and then bring all this up. There is this post which will go right in here, and then the tab which will go right in here. So just line everything up, and then get it all tabbed together. Like so. And there you have a leg all done, second pass. It's just like the first. So just open that up. You can open all this up. Unfold the foot. Close up the toes. Rotate that in. It's very squeaky. Collapse it in. Both and ports. Tabs and slots. Lots of squeaks. And there you have the lower body all done. Then you can just rotate the waist 180. There you go. You have all that finished there. So now we can work on the upper part of the body. So we just untab the wing section here. And just kind of bring all that up. Get that all out of the way. Untab. Give it a wiggle. Bring that up and out of the way. Right now, we can rotate this halfway. Bring this panel back. Then rotate that up the rest of the way. We can take the wings and rotate them. Again, making sure things are out of the way. Rotate that. And bring that up. And rotate that wing around. Like so. At this point now, we can collapse this in using all those hinges. Just swing that in and then swing this around. Now there's a tab that will go right in here. So get all that lined up and just tap together so it looks like that. And of course, we're doing the same thing on the other side. Second verse is just like the first. Just collapse those hinges up, rotate this in, and all that will tab in just like that. So those are pretty much ready to go. And now we can work on what's going on up here. So these sections here, you can just swing out, rotate up. We can just bring the arms out. We can collapse these shoulder sections up. Just squeeze that together like that. Just bring that in. Just squeeze that together so everything's stand flush. Just swing that up. You can swing the arms up and just kind of rotate them in. And again, just swing that shoulder up and just rotate it. You can take these sections here, swing those around to the back here, like so. There you go. So now we can take this whole assembly here, bring this out, and rotate that up. And then this section here will untab, like that. Flip this nose piece up, and we're just going to leave that like that for now. We can push his head up, do that opening there. And now we can work on getting the wings where they need to be. So all this is going to rock in on these multiple hinges here. And what you want to ultimately have happen is, you can see there's a tab that will go through this slot right here. This has a slot that is meant for the tab that is under this section. This part is a little tricky, but it is doable. As long as you have these shoulder bits out of the way, it helps. Just kind of bring those around, and that will end up sitting right in there, like that. And then just bring this around again. Use all those hinges at your disposal, and just kind of swing that up and over. This part is a little tricky. You don't have a lot of clearance to work with here, but there you go. Swing that up, and then that'll just tab in right in there, and that's what that should look like. So once you've done that, you can now bring these shoulder bits down like so, and there's a little tab that will go into this red piece here. So once you have that down, I'll just tab in right there like that. So do the same thing on the other side. Just rock that down, and that tab should pretty much just locate itself right there. And there you go. Then once you do that, this will come off, because that's supposed to happen. That's a first. It's always when the camera's on. It's always when the camera's on. I don't even know how that came out. There we go. Okay, you stay. Alright, so now that we've done that, let's make sure his head is pushed up. So now you just want to collapse this armature up like this, like that. And you now want to make sure that this chest section here tabs into this section here, the little tabs back there. Slots. So make sure that is plugged into either side, like so. You want to make sure that this section is folded back. You want to make sure that it's folded back, sitting like this, because this is now going to slide into this section right here, slide back. That will lock all that into place. Then you bring these sections in, they will tab in to the sides of the crotch piece here, like that. Just make sure everything's lined up. There you go, like that. Make sure that head is sitting where it's supposed to. And there you go. We're almost done. Just bring the arm down, rotate the bicep, take the shoulder pad, swing it down, and we're done there. Bring the arm down, rotate that shoulder piece forward. And the last thing we're going to do is situate everything back here. This tail fin splits down the middle. Just open that up. Then for the wings, you're just going to extend it right here. Untab this section here, rock it up. This will swing around, and then that will just tab in right there. Same thing on the other side, just untab that, rock it up, bring this around, tab it in, and then open up the wing there. Angle those however you wish. And there you go. There you have Cyberfactory Starstorm back in robot mode.